Good morning, Gardner Elementary School students. This is Principal Martin here, and just wanted to reach out because I haven't done so in a while and send a morning video. Today is Friday, March 7th, and it's not as warm as it was yesterday. But I did want to just quickly talk about this month, which will hopefully get a little warmer, and will also be focused on our character trait of the month, which is also one of our major rules and expectations: responsibility. So this month we are going to be hyper focused on responsibility. Your teachers and other staff members will be giving extra dojo points regarding responsibility. And we also, similar to every month, we will have an assembly and award students who have shown especially good responsible traits and have done things that really show that they understand what responsibility is. So, here to talk about responsibility with me is my good friend and native German dog. It's actually a German Shepherd, Oscar. Hello, Oscar.
Hello, Principal Martin. My name is Oscar.
Yes, I just talked to them about that. And Oscar, we're here to talk about responsibility. What can you tell me what you know about responsibility?
Yes, in my world, or I should say in my country of Germany, also we call it Deutschland, we make many cars. So, Principal Martin, have you heard of BMW?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Have you heard of Volkswagen?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Have you heard of Audi?
Yeah, I've heard of that car too. Those are some really nice cars. Are those all made in Germany?
Yes, they are made in Germany with German engineering. And I will say, to make such fine, high quality cars, we have to have workers who are very responsible.
Yeah, that makes sense. In most jobs, the bosses expect that you're going to show a lot of responsibility. So, what does that look like at a German car plant?
Well, on the German car plant, we have to ensure that all the parts are put together and that all the workers on the assembly line do everything they are supposed to do and do everything their bosses and engineers tells them to do. Then you'll have a fine German-made car.
No, that makes a lot of sense. And you know, Oscar, that's actually a really great point. So, in the same way, workers need to follow what their bosses tell them to do, particularly when you're making important things like vehicles, which are responsible for everyone's safety when you're driving. It's super important that all the workers follow what their bosses do. And here at school, students' bosses are actually their teachers. So, one of the best ways you can you show responsibility is to do what your teachers tell you to do. That is so hugely important because what your teachers are trying to do is help your brains grow, help you learn how to be good, not only Gardner Elementary School citizens, but Gardner citizens and United States citizens. And when you are a citizen in our school or in our country or in our city, if everyone's being responsible, not only will you have good cars, not only will you have a safe and well-run city, but it really helps everyone to work together to make sure we have a great country. And so being responsible, just like workers at a German plant need to be responsible, students have jobs here too. And that's to listen to your teachers, do the work your teachers tell you to do, and so your brains can grow and so that you can become good Gardner Elementary School students and citizens and good citizens of Gardner or whatever town and city you choose to live in. And here's the big important part, Oscar.
Yes, I'm listening.
when you show responsibility at school and you keep doing a good job all the way until you graduate, that makes you better prepared to have your own job, maybe at a car plant. If not in Germany, here in the United States. Did you know we make cars here in the United States too?
Yes, in fact, there are some BMW plants here in the United States that make fine German cars.
No, that's great. And those bosses that hire those car workers, I'm sure want to know how responsible they were at their other jobs and at school. Because Oscar, let me tell you something. When one of my jobs is to hire staff here that work at Gardner Elementary School, and I sometimes will call schools and other job companies to see how responsible the people I'm going to hire were. And so it helps people get jobs and when you have a good job, you can buy your own car someday and have a place to live and afford that, and also have money for food and things like that. So responsibility starts at school, but it can really affect your future, even your future ability to get a job, to buy things. And who knows? Maybe you'll show responsibility at school and responsibility to get a job when you can buy one of these cool German cars.
Yes, that would be great. So, I hope everyone is very responsible, and then maybe you can buy a fine German car made here in the United States or Deutschland.
That would be great. All right. I hope everyone has a safe, respectful, responsible, and kind day, and really focus on responsibility this month. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye-bye.